Hello, this is Hamish's kitchen on my iPad today, so no filter, unless I inject it into iMovie later. But I just wanted to keep the daily vlog up, though it's a little bit difficult at the moment. I've got quite a few things going on. What I'm doing at the moment is finalising the cast. There's still a few positions that I haven't finalised yet, but it does seem to be. I do seem to have most people down, most of the characters down, which is good. And it's going to be a mix of experience and young talent and few faces that I haven't worked with before and a few faces that I have. So I'm looking forward to the challenge of that mix. So it should be good. So the other thing I'm working on, I've just finished the storyboarding, which is very interesting. I'm going to having to imagine the movie in my mind has been great for script writing. I think I probably should do that for every script I write from here on out, because imagining having to make it and having the experience of making stuff before, I realise that there are certain things that I'm forgetting, certain things that I need to connect. Even now with the current storyboards, there are a few things which worry me that don't seem like they're going to match up in the edit. But again, a lot of the script is my ideas, and because it's an improvised film, I think when the actors bring what they have to the table, I think it will. Hopefully those gaps will fill in. Perhaps there'll be other gaps, but I'm hoping that as a director I'll be open to ideas, because that's what I think a good director needs to be, is to be open to ideas and be able to choose the best ones and go with it, or just hopefully have the time management to be able to explore and try new things. So just quickly, to keep this under time, the other things I've been working on is accommodation, hotels. So I think perhaps you can see why it's, producing any size of film is actually quite stressful, but especially a bigger one. Something, if you do something locally and you get a couple of people together, it's not so stressful. But yeah, something like this, it's quite stressful. Health-wise, it is starting to affect me. A lot of major projects I've had before, my health has suffered, and relationships do tend to suffer through this, because your mind becomes so focused. So my partner has mentioned that, my eyes do glaze over if we start talking about any other subjects. So hopefully, if these videos are of interest to anyone outside my friends and family, like young filmmakers, these are the challenges. I think it's important to try and overcome those challenges, as opposed to just saying like, oh, this is a rung on the ladder, I can drop it, and I don't need this later. Because I think you need to try and bring people with you, as opposed to sort of dropping them off and being like, oh, I'm going to have all these amazing friends when I'm in Hollywood or wherever. And really, I mean, you look at someone like Kathy Griffin. Now, admittedly, what she did wasn't necessarily something that I think she should have done, but just the simple fact that all of her quote-unquote Hollywood friends dropped her like a hot potato within seconds of that scandal happening. It's a very keen reminder to someone like me going into the industry just to remember, like, really, Hollywood friends are fair weather friends. They're your colleagues, they're your co-workers. It's something to think of as that, the people I'm friends with now, they are my friends, So, yeah, I mean, that's I guess, philosophical, something very philosophical. I mean, it doesn't mean that I won't make friends with people down the track. It doesn't mean all of that. But, I mean, it's definitely food for thought. I mean, that's why that American TV talk show host Wendy Williams often says, there are no friends in Hollywood, so, and looking at someone like Kathy Griffin, it does make you think that. So what that means is, for me, is that I don't want to, in pursuit of this goal or this dream, I don't want people to fall by the wayside. I think that tends to happen when you become so focused on what you're doing. So that's kind of the things I'm thinking about. The producer-wise, the budget has increased, which is a bit of a worry. It's now 1 o'clock. So, because I've got my alarm on my wristwatch, and I did it when I was tired at some point, and I don't know how to undo it. So, well, that's me checking in for today. Bit of a long video, but I guess there are a lot of things happening, so perhaps these videos will get longer as things go on. So thank you very much for listening to me in my kitchen, and hope to see you again soon. Thank you, everyone who followed. Thank you to my sister Naomi for sharing my last video. Thank you to everyone who commented on my last videos. The recent one didn't get much of a comment, so I guess I should do these more consistently, so Facebook doesn't think that I have to start paying to promote them. But in any case, I guess it's time to go and get ready for my day job. So thanks again, all the best, and see you again soon. Bye bye.